afternoon all. I've just got off the train here at Chilham station, off for a short walk, heading towards Canterbury. I estimate it's roughly about 7, maybe 8 miles from here, and gonna have a little overnight stay there, right in the heart of Canterbury city. I've seen a little spot I've wanted to try for a little while, so I thought I'd give it a try. So we're heading off that direction now. Stay with me, enjoy my little journey. So my walk today follows the river, the Great River Stour. I parked the Stour Valley Walk. Should be joining the river within a couple of minutes. I need to get on the other side of the river. I go according to my memory maps on my phone anyway, and then follow the river along nearly all the way back to Canterbury. I will just check my memory maps before I go down here. We'll have a look at the railway line. Train station, it's only just up from my left, so I'm only just starting my walk. I do believe we have to cross over the railway line anyway to get to the other side of the river. As we're over the crossing, you might as well see the station where I've just got off on the left anyway, so I can see the railway bridge from here. So we're not actually that far from the station. The station's, you just see the platform, or the edge of the platform there. So I've had to walk up and round in a big loop, because you can't walk along the railway lines. And I think this is where I pick up the footpath. I'll double check though. Nothing worse than going down the footpath and have to double back. I believe it is along that way. Well, as it goes, it wasn't along that way. It's a little bit further up here and do a left. It shows on my map there's a couple of bits of water I have to cross over, and yeah, if I went that way I could still get en route quite easy enough, but the route I'm actually want to plan is following the river itself, and to do that we need to cross the river. So this is basically one of the bits of water that shows up on map just here. Oh yeah, look, Stour Valley Walk. That's the route I want to be taking. Mid Kent Water Nature Reserve, opened on Wednesday the 5th of June 1996 by St Mary's C.E. Primary School in Chilham. Wow. Yeah, look at that old mill. Yes, that's probably all converted into flats now. It's quite interesting. The size of the chimneys on them buildings. Obviously they needed tall chimneys for the smoke to get up above the tree lines, I suppose, and above that old workhouse or mill or whatever it is. I love old buildings like that, plenty of character. Just hope when they've converted it that they haven't destroyed too much of it. It's quite stunning actually. Quite welcome to have a look online and find out a bit of history about it if you like, but I'll leave that up to you. So it looks like I'm just crossing over the river that I need to follow. This, I believe, is the Great Stour River. We have to cross over and do a left, I believe. Let's double check that map again. Oh yeah, we can't go that way. And we can't go that way. So it must be that way. And get another view of the old mill house from here. A beehive over there in the garden. Anyway, let's press on. Check back with you in a minute or two. So back outdoors in the countryside, place where I belong. The river is just to my left here, and through these trees. Not sure how much of the river we're going to get to see on this walk, but it's a slow flowing river, but there are some pretty big fish in there. Further along the line there's a little place called Y, and I've stopped there before, and there's a pub there. I've actually sat in the beer garden having a beer. I'm watching the fish. There's a lot of trout in there and other fish, and like I say, they are quite big, some of them, so plenty of places en route. If I wanted to pitch up or I don't make it to the spot I'm heading for, I could tuck myself away. I've got my small Jack Wolfskin gossamer one with me, so it's not a big tent, it's quite low profile, so I should be fine. Like I say, I'm going to be right in the centre of the city of Canterbury itself, about half a mile from one of the train stations. So I aim to get there as it's getting dark, obviously do my dinner and pitch up late, rise early, and it should be fine. So I've just come through a gate over there, and the houses over here, they've got red apples and things grown in their garden. Not sure if you can see an apple tree there. There's another one there, another one there, another one there, another one there. Now in this bit of land, some massive load of apples on that tree there, and on this one. But then I see this. Now I'm not sure what sort of fruit they are. We'll have a closer look. Someone will tell me, I know they will. I'm not sure what they are. But this thing is absolutely huge. That is one huge tree, covered in that fruit. Like I say, I'm not sure. Oh, just noticed there's another apple tree just here, but it's not doing very well, that one. But yeah, there's more than one tree there, but wow, that is a lot of fruit on that thing. So if you do know what it is, please just drop me a message in my comment. Oak trees, pine trees, nice little selection of trees. Another apple tree there, look. Oh, there's like some sort of fruit orchard, or maybe it was something important in years gone by. So I've not long passed the station here at Chilham, and I've just heard the toot of a train. There'll be a train going past us any minute, because we're right next to the railway line. Once again, it's just stunning views, absolutely beautiful. Even this time of year, it's still beautiful. So the train line is just here to me right, literally just through there. Oh, here it comes. Oh. It's moving quite slow, I suppose, because of being nearby the station and tucked away in the trees, so we didn't get to see it. Never mind. All you train lovers, maybe get lucky next time. Oh, just coming up the train line. Oh, and the road. Oh, have to cross here. Ooh, I think he's gonna die, I think. Oh, I just made it through that one. Nothing coming in either direction. Safely across. So this is better. I can get in this one easy. Why the hell do I make that one over there so tight? Oh yeah, signposted here, see? Still on the right route. Stour Valley Walk. Following the heron symbol. Off in that direction. Oh, that's a nice view of the river. Just coming into Chilham village itself. Lovely willow tree. A lovely place to live, eh? Been through this little village quite a few times actually, different times of the year, and when I've been heading up for the North Downs Way. And I think there's a pub and some really old buildings actually. I've learnt. Old telephone box, look, it now says library. Oh, there's some old buildings over there, look. Looks like that one there was a pub. Could still be, I'm not sure. Very quiet, little peaceful little village here. If I remember right, you can actually cut through the churchyard as a shortcut. But it's not that far to actually walk round it, so stunning. I love the wonky window in the middle. Not sure how well you can see that, but it's a little bit lopsided. I love old buildings like that. So much character. Yeah, it looks like a lot of this has been here for many, many years. one there is called Well House. Water related again. Lovely old church, look. Like I say, been here for hundreds of years. Oh, look at the chimney stacks on that one over there. Things like that do intrigue me. Keeps me happy on my walk. Gives me something to talk about. Not that I need an excuse. I suppose a lot of you think I just ramble on about nothing anyway. No, Pilgrim Cycle Trail to Canterbury, it says there 3 miles. Oh, I thought we'd actually passed the train station. This is actually called Station Road. So that must mean that Chilham Station is just down there. Look, I got it wrong. I thought we'd gone past the train station. So the train station down there is the other one I could have got off on and started my walk from. Chilham Village Hall there and playing fields. If I remember rightly, we do a left just here. Just the other side of the village hall. And I think, if I remember rightly, we should be right beside the river again. National Cycle Network. Oh yes, look, here's the river. Back alongside it. Little bit of information there. If you want to pause and read, feel free to do so. Enjoying this walk so far today, I must admit. Lovely, peaceful, distant hum of the traffic and the trickle of the river. More really old buildings there. Most probably part of the old mill. Workers' lodgings, I suppose. It's a shame the whole road or street of them is all boarded up. Could be put back into good use. If you want to give them to me, I don't mind. I could quite happily live beside the river, especially when you've got views like this. Well, I'm not sure if you can see them, but there's quite a few fish down there. Not massive. Also about 200 mil long. There's quite a few of them. They were just above that bit of sand down there, but whether you see them because of the reflection of the water, I'm not sure. And lots of these little bug things around, look at them. I suppose it's the time of the day. Oh, that's quite nice. The way the late sunshine is hitting the trees in front of me over there. I've just come out of the canopy of some trees and greeted by the sunshine there. Still right beside the river. I think we've got about 2 miles to go. Well, any of you that have watched my videos previously, you might recognise this bench. I've sat there before, made myself a coffee, and I've been walking in the other direction. Yeah, I've had all my coffee stuff laid out, and stove and what have you. If you recognise the spot, drop me a comment. I do like to read the comments, and I do reply to every single comment I receive, whether they're good or bad, or just some, you know, happy cheers or even criticism. I do reply to every comment. I do love these cattle grids. I think they're a good idea. Not good for cycle, but easy enough if you're careful to walk over. I think they're, like I say, really clever idea, really good idea. Another little lake there, look. And we're getting very close to Canterbury now. That looks like there's a fisherman up there with his fisherman's tent. I think you need a licence to fish in the ponds themselves though. And, oh, ducks on the river. Everything's calming down for the evening. Flock of birds in the sky. All these little things make my walks worthwhile. Well, as I'm walking along, I have seen some signs put up by the local farmer saying there's now cattle grazing in the fields. Sheep are now in the fields, please keep dogs on a leash, it says. And yep, there are sheep in the field. Sheep and me, not favourites of lovers, same with cows, but as long as they're not stood in my pathway, I'm happy enough. But they seem to get frightened of my rucksack. I don't like to frighten the livestock. You're aware of me, I'll just slow down a little bit, take a nice easy slow walk past them. Liable to bolt any second, but maybe they're just too busy grazing. They're normally excuse me, they've normally run a mile by now. I think more so in the spring when they've got youngsters with them, like little lambs. But these seem pretty timid, not too bothered by me. And that's quite a first actually. Mallards down there, oh, and a white thing that flew off. Oh, there's quite a few ducks down there actually. Oh, and other things. Still a beautiful walk. Oh, look at the colours up there as well. And I can see, I don't think you'll see them now, but the birds there are still doing some sort of murmuration flight. I think that's what you call it. Synchronised flying. Anyway, if you've seen my videos before, you know I absolutely love my coffee, and I haven't actually had one since I left home. So by now, as you can gather, I'm absolutely dying for a coffee. But I think I've only got about half a mile to go. Could actually cut across the field there, which is the direction I need to go, or I could follow the path round. It is quicker to cut across the grass, and the sheep don't seem too bothered, so we'll give it a try anyway. Well, I've got the river beside me just here. Stunning views behind me. It's the sound of that busy road at the moment. That's what's spoiling the peace and the quiet. Still, I'm smiling. I'm outdoors, walking, enjoying myself. Not much further to go now, actually. I think maybe 15-20 minutes walk to the spot I've chosen. Could be a tiny bit longer, not exactly sure. I don't mind. So I should be able to get there and make myself a coffee, maybe do myself some food, and then from there check the spot out and pitch up when it gets dark. It's a really cheeky one, this is, and really risky. It's really open. If I'm stealthy and find there's no one about there, I'm hoping I'll be fine. Oh, there's a couple of swans down there, as well as all the ducks. And another magnificent willow tree, or willow tree should I say. Stunning. It is getting towards the time now. It's quite a lot darker than I thought it would be at this time. So we're still not at our spot I've chosen. I'm heading now right into the heart of Canterbury. Nearly. I think it's only about a mile away from here is the cathedral. And I haven't stopped and done my coffee or my food. Because as the time's going on, I'm thinking I'll get to the spot I've chosen. So I know there's a table there and a bench. So I thought I'd get there, and while I'm waiting for it to get dark, I'll do my dinner and a coffee, and then wander up to my little spot and pitch up when it was dark. I think it's going to be dark when I actually cook my dinner. Well, I'm not sure if you're going to pick it up on the camera, but right over there, just above the tree line, I can actually see the top of Canterbury Cathedral. That's how close we are. If it was lighter, I think you'd see it. But because it's getting dark now, I'm not sure if you will or not. So, just to let you know, the spot I chose for my wild camp tonight is not that much further up ahead, and it's an old railway siding. So there used to be a bridge that went over the water. Bridge is long gone, and there's a bit of a write-up about it and signs and things that tells you about it in the past. But on either side of what was the bridge, there's still the little embankment bit, and it's got set steps leading up to it on one side. And when I went up there in the springtime or the early summer, it was quite flat on top. So I thought, I've got to do it one day. Really got to do it one day. So I've disclosed my location. The good thing is, I'll be long gone by the time anyone sees this video. That's if I can get away with it for the night. If not, I'll have to disappear around this area somewhere into some undergrowth underneath some trees or something. It's going to be quite noisy. So Wincheap Park, just up there, Chilham, Canterbury, Crab and Winkle Way. I know, that goes just over the river there. At least there's some bins along here. Like I say, I'm hoping to get a little spot I've chosen. And it doesn't look like there's sheep or anything in this field, so there shouldn't be any sheep or anything up there. We'll have to wait and see. Just keeping our fingers crossed. Well, I'm not sure how well you can see it, but that's the old railway embankment there, and the remains of the bridge. Just approaching it now. So there's a bench here that I could, if I was brazen enough, wildcamp there. But at the top of that bridge is a nice little flat spot. And there's some steps just here, look, that leads up there. So this is where trains used to go across at one point many years ago. Like I say, it's up there. That's what's left of the side in there. So we just walked past it. Oh, sounds like there's people up there. And here's the picnic table I was saying about. Yes, there's people up there. I'm going to sit here, make myself a coffee. So I've now got the water on boiling for my coffee. Hasn't been on long, so it won't be boiling yet. And for my dinner tonight, I brought some thin cut beef steaks from Tesco's there. In this pot I got some mushrooms and an onion in there. I've got cheese and onion instant mashed potatoes. Yeah, and oh yeah, eggs for breakfast. So I'm going to sit here, enjoy my coffee, and just chill out for a little while. Oh, that's better. A white light. Oh, throw me raincoat on the floor. Yeah, there's my beef steaks. Like I say, mushrooms and onion in there, and the eggs, everything else. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill out, enjoy my coffee. There you go, got me coffee made. And it's not quite dark, but it's pretty close to it. It's dark enough. So I'm just going to sit here, like I say, chill out, drink me coffee. And then I'm going to wander up the top there and have a look. Not sure about my dinner yet. Not hungry as such. But I might as well cook my dinner while I'm here as well. But coffee time first. So I've got my steak and my mushrooms on cooking there. Mushrooms on top of my steak. I thought I'll give it a miss with me mashed potato for tonight. And my onion as well, I haven't put that in there. Just the steak and the mushrooms in a minute. So I'm not exactly hungry. Still got me coffee. There's my coffee. And cooking me dinner. This is going to be beautiful. I'm really going to enjoy this. So I've chopped up my mushrooms a little bit. Sometimes I'll leave them whole so you get the mushroom juice as well. But I want them to cook through, so dice them up a bit. But the smell that's coming off this at the moment, the smell of that steak, the mushrooms are getting quite soft as well, and releasing their own odour. I could turn on the white light so you can see better, but I think I can see fine in the light from the red torch. So these are actually thin cut beefsteaks, as I was saying, from Tesco's. I like to buy these because they cook pretty quick. I want to keep the steak underneath the mushrooms if possible. And this is 3 I've got in here. I think there's 5 in the packet, so I've got more for afterwards. It looks like that's cooking beautiful. Got the mushrooms now underneath the steak to release their juices. The steak's a little bit pink, still in places. I like steak medium rare anyway, so I reckon about another 5 minutes and it'll be ready. I haven't got the heat on high because I don't want to risk burning it. Just make sure that pink bit is tucked under there. Well then. Look at that. Must be someone just cycled past me. I didn't see him because I've got my head torch on. But I wasn't expecting anyone to be out in here now. It's pitch black. It's absolutely pitch black. And that is done. I like raw mushrooms, so even if they're slightly undercooked in places, but it cooked its own natural juice as well. Just the mushroom juice and the juice from the steak. As I was going to say, turn my light off. And you can see just how dark it is out here. It is pitch black. But I'm going to have my red light on to eat my dinner. That is cooked. Not going to bother with me plate. I'm going to enjoy it straight from the pan. Beautiful. Yep, as I said, that is absolutely beautiful. Steak's not hard and chewy, it's nice and moist. with the mushrooms as well. Oh, stunning. Just need another coffee now. So I've finished my dinner. I decided I'm going to have another coffee. I think the sound of the trains might keep me awake half the night, but I don't mind. I'm outdoors. I'm loving it. Good morning all. What a beautiful morning. Last night it started raining quite heavy, just as I finished eating my food. So I stopped filming and hid under a tree for a little while. Had to pitch up in the rain. Then I wake up. It's a beautiful morning. Loads of stars have been in the sky. As it's starting to get light now, they're starting to disappear. I mean, Orion was just up there, but it's gone now. Absolutely beautiful. Just chilling out, laying in my bed for a few more minutes. You know. What a beautiful place to wake up. Got the river down there. Morning ducks. As I was saying, I had to pitch up in the rain last night, so it was a bit of a hasty pitch. And I had standing ground, so I struggled to get any pegs in. But quite funnily, just here, there's actually a sign here that says no camping. But as far as I'm concerned, that's on the other side of the fence. Well, it's about 20 past 6, maybe 25 past now. So I'm up, I'm dressed. It's starting to get light, so I should be striking my tent. I'll still chill out here for a little while, make myself coffee. What a stunning location, though. Did have quite a bit of rain last night, funny enough. It was nice and dry once I got inside. Just made some tents soaking wet this morning on the outer. But it should dry off pretty quick. Let's think about making that coffee. Oh yes, that's hot enough. Coffee time. Oh, someone started the ducks down there. ducks. Oh, there's a swan coming along as well now. 2 swans, 3 swans. Oh, it must be mum and dad and the 2 babies, but they're not babies anymore. Still not white yet though. Anyway, coffee. Well, standing here drinking me coffee. Cheers everyone. So I've got the tent down. That's where my tent was, just there on that hard standing. And I've put it in my bag here because it's soaking wet. I'll hang it on the outside of my rucksack. Weighs a bit this morning though, being as wet. But I'll hang it on the outside of my rucksack as I continue on with my walk this morning. And it saves getting everything inside wet anyway. So I packed my sleeping bag and everything away. Just my bits and pieces I've got there for me cooking, and got my waterproof jacket hanging up there, sort of drip drying a little bit. It's only damp. But yeah, just gonna, like I say, enjoy my coffee. Make sure I've packed up, left nothing behind. There's been one person cycle along the bottom already this morning. Didn't see them, but oh, here comes another because I heard the bell. There was a sign down the bottom there saying ring your bell because it's a blind corner. So yeah, people are up and about. Not just me. Well, just checked the ground while I was camping, made sure there's nothing left. The rucksack's all packed. One last look at the river down there. I'm gonna head off on my way into the city itself. There'll be nothing open, maybe Wetherspoons, but and McDonald's, but nothing's open, so I don't mind. I'm gonna take a nice slow wander and continue on, heading towards the train station. I'll get the train home and enjoy the rest of my day. Enjoyed my coffee. That's the main thing. Enjoyed my coffee. Let's wander on. What a beautiful morning. Bye bye, little camping spot. Let's wander on. Looks a bit misty down there, on the fields. It's absolutely chucking it down when I came up here last night, in pitch black. Good job I had my head torch on. And there's the table I sat and cooked my dinner. Nice carvings there.